Hello everyone! Today I will read Alice in Wonderland. So let's read the first page. Also, this is the main characters: Alice, the Mad Hatter, the cards, the twin boys, and the caterpillar. There's also a queen and a king, but we'll see them later. Once, a girl called Alice and her sister were sitting in a garden. Suddenly, a white rabbit ran past her. To Alice's surprise, he took out a big watch from his pocket and looked at it, saying, "I am late." Then he leaped into a hole, with the curious Alice following him. While falling down the hole, Alice saw many things there, like a painting. So basically, there's Alice was sitting next to her sister over here, and then there was a white rabbit who ran past her, like speed, because rabbits do run. And then she was so surprised, like look at her face. Then all of a sudden, the rabbit took out a big watch. Here's the watch, out of his pocket. And then he said, "I am late." So he just jumped into this hole, and Alice just started following him and just jumped into the hole too. And while she was falling, she saw a painting. And she probably saw a lot more things, but we just have painting as an example. Down and down went Alice till she landed with a third. She was in a hall with a small door which was locked. She peeped through the keyhole and saw the white rabbit sleeping in a lovely garden. Alice looked closely at the doorknob, which said, "You are too big." Suddenly, her gaze caught a key and a bottle on a glass table. So it's saying, when Alice finally landed in this very small room, she saw a door in this line, which was locked. She peeped through the keyhole and saw the white rabbit. This is the keyhole. She looked through it, and then she saw the white rabbit sleeping in a lovely garden. And then she was looking around the place and all, and then she found a key and a bottle which had a label that said, "Drink me." Alice gobbled the liquid from the bottle and shrank in size. As she tried to get the key from the table, she saw a box. The box had a cake with a label which read, "Eat me." So it's the same thing. The bottle said, "Drink me," which made her very small. Also, here is the scene of her becoming very small in size. And then she found a box which had a cake inside it. And then she found a cake, as I said, and then she ate it, and then she started growing big again, like very huge. Then, yes. No sooner did Alice eat the cake than she grew in size. She could touch the ceiling of the room. A scared Alice started crying, and slowly a pool of tears formed near her. Suddenly, she saw a bottle floating by. She quickly drank from it and became small. So it's saying that Alice grew in size after she ate the cake. Then she could touch the ceiling of the little room we just talked about. And then she started crying because she doesn't know what's happening. And then a lot of tears ran down her eyes, so she created a pool. And she found a random bottle again, and she drank it, and then she became small again. And then she had become so small that she could swim in the pool of tears. The waves swept her through the keyhole and into the garden. There she met twin boys called Tiddledee and Tiddledum, respectively. She entertained Alice by her stories, but soon she got bored and left. Oops. Also, here are the twin boys. They're just laughing. Wait, they're just telling funny stories, and Alice is so confused. She doesn't even understand what Wonderland is. Alright, oopsies. I'm just keeping it here. Don't worry. Poor Alice kept walking until she came across a house with beautiful flowers. She was surprised to see the White Rabbit. He ordered her to get his gloves, thinking her to be his maid. How rude! Alice at once ran inside the house to fetch the gloves, but her eyes fell on a cookie jar. She quickly ate a cookie from it. So it's saying that she found this house. It doesn't look that good, but okay, she said so. I mean, where even is the flowers? Okay, whatever. She was surprised that the White Rabbit, well, she met the White Rabbit, and the White Rabbit thought she was her maid. And then he ordered her to get his gloves. And she was so excited and then ran into the house. But there was cookies. So she got distracted and tried one cookie. This house even isn't that good. Oh my gosh, look at this picture. It's so crazy. She's stuck inside the house. Wait, look, it's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me continue reading it. To her dismay, she grew in size. The White Rabbit panicked and cried to a dodo bird passing by, "Please help me. There is a beast in my house." Meanwhile, Alice saw some carrots in the garden. She plucked one and ate it, and lo, she became small again. So it's saying that she grew into the house, which we just talked about, and then the White Rabbit started panicking and crying because he thought Alice would break his house. And then there was a dodo bird passing by. Here's the dodo bird. And then the White Rabbit said, "Please help me, there is a giant beast." And the White Rabbit is calling Alice a beast. So Alice found a carrot garden, or whatever you call it. Then she took one carrot like this and ate it. And she became small again. Let's see what's next. Come on, give me the next page. Okay. Suddenly, Alice heard the White Rabbit shout, "I'm late!" I think he said it first at the beginning. And he ran past her. Alice followed him on the way. She met a huge pipe-smoking caterpillar sitting on a mushroom. Alice wanted to get to her normal size, so the caterpillar showed her a mushroom. He said, "One side will make you big and the other side small." Alice ate from both the sides and became normal. So it's saying the White Rabbit said, "I am late" once again, and Alice followed him again. While she was running, she met this caterpillar. He has hair. That's creepy. But the caterpillar was pipe smoking, or whatever you call it. Then Alice begged him on how to get... Wait, there's no picture here, sorry. Then Alice told him, "How do I get back to normal?" Then the caterpillar said, "You eat this mushroom and then you will turn big or small. Like one side turns you big and the other side turns you small." So Alice ate both sides and became normal. Okay, let's go to the next page. This page was all about the stickers we just did. I mean, I didn't show it on camera, but okay. Here's the next page. She took a bit of the mushroom and went looking for the white rabbit. On the way, she met a Cheshire cat. This is the Cheshire cat. The Cheshire cat told her to visit Mad Hatter and March Hare. March Hare? I think the cat is talking about the rabbit. Alice went to the March Hare's house. He and Mad Hatter were having tea. You know what? Tea is the Mad Hatter's favorite thing of doing. Then it explains that while she was walking, she met the Cheshire cat and she asked the cat, "Do you know where the white rabbit is?" Then the cat said, "Visit the Mad Hatter's house. You will find the March Hare and the Mad Hatter." She was going to the Mad Hatter's house, or the hare's house. Then she saw them both having tea. Next page. Oh, this is the part where everything gets spicy. Okay. Alice also joined the party but left as she got bored again. Walking on, she came across many confusing signs. Later, she came across a lovely garden with pretty white roses and fountains everywhere. Alice joined the party, like the tea party, and then she got bored, so she walked away and she came across many trees. There are so many signs here. You know what? That's the whole part of Wonderland. Then later she came across a lovely, pretty white roses and fountains everywhere. This is the fountain and this is the rose garden. Next, Alice entered the garden and met 3 card-shaped gardeners. The gardeners were painting the white roses red. When Alice asked them why they were doing so, they said the queen liked it. Red roses. Suddenly, the palace gates opened. The gardeners exclaimed, "The queen!" Where's the queen? I need to show you guys how she looks like. Okay, this is the king, this is the queen, but we're reading this page. Alice gasped when she saw an army of card-shaped soldiers. But she was taken aback to see the white rabbit with the king and the queen of hearts. Upon seeing Alice, the queen screamed, "Who are you?" So these card guys took Alice inside the palace. She was very shocked when she saw a lot of these card-shaped guys, soldiers. And then she saw the white rabbit with the king and queen of hearts. Then the queen screamed when she saw Alice and she was like, "Who are you?" She doesn't even know Alice. So yeah, she's gonna be shocked. "I am Alice," replied Alice. The queen commanded, "Play croquet with me." Alice agreed but was in for a surprise. For a hedgehog was used instead of a ball and a flamingo instead of a mallet. As they were about to play, the Cheshire cat appeared. So the queen commanded that Alice and her would play croquet. I don't even know what that game is, but okay. Alice agreed, but she was very surprised when she saw a hedgehog was used instead of a ball. Here's the hedgehog and ball. And a flamingo instead of a mallet. I don't even know what a mallet is, but okay. And as they were about to play, the Cheshire cat appeared. The orange cat that we saw. The talking cat. Oh, a few more pages left. Cool. The flamingo jumped in fright on seeing the cat. This made the queen miss her shot. The queen put the blame on Alice, who who was taken to the court. The angry queen sat on the throne. Meanwhile, Alice remembered the mushroom in her hand and ate it. So it's saying that the flamingo was scared on seeing the cat. So the flamingo basically jumped in front of the queen's table over here, and then this made the queen miss her shot. And then she was so mad that she put the blame on Alice, who was very innocent. Yes. And then Alice was taken to court. Also, the queen sat on her throne, and then Alice just remembered that in her hand she had a mushroom that the Cheshire cat gave. So she ate it, both sides. And then she increased in size. Everyone was scared of her and ran towards the door. Alice shouted, "I'm not afraid of you, as you are just cards." She lifted the card soldiers and dropped them one by one. Suddenly, she became small again. A relieved queen screamed, "Off with her head!" It's saying that after Alice ate the mushroom, she increased size. Yay. Everyone was scared of her. Everyone was so scared that she's bigger than them. And then they ran towards the door or gate, what you call it. And Alice just said, "I'm not afraid of you, as you are just cards." So she's just saying that I'm not scared of you, you guys are just cards. And then she lifted the card soldiers one by one and dropped them. And a few minutes later, she got small again, shrank small again. Then the queen was relieved that she was in her normal size again. And then she said, "Off with her heads." She's very mean. Very mean. However, Alice escaped somehow, but got lost in a maze of heads. Thinking that she was among the clouds, she heard someone calling her name. It was her sister who was saying, "Wake up, sweet Alice." A dazed Alice realized that it was one big dream after all. So it's saying that we'll start from here. Alice was sleeping peacefully. Her sister just looking at her. Her sister was calling her, saying that, "Wake up, Alice." But Alice was thinking that she was among the clouds, which means dreaming. She was dreaming about the soldiers who was running after her. Then her sister woke her up, like this line said, and then she was relieved that it was just one big scary dream after all. So it's not real. Also, the Alice you see in the story is not actually the real cartoon character. This is the real cartoon character. This is actually a paragraph that I wrote. So, how was the story? Was it good? Or was it just a little bit crazy? If you liked the story, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!